It's taken a long time and a lot of effort, but I'm finally bringing back the Audi 4000 build series. Now, if you haven't been following this channel for at least 3 years, yes, it's really been that long, you won't know that this is my 1986 Audi 4000, and a long time ago, like 3 years ago, like I said, we started a little series. It was one video where I was going to restore this car and make it like beautiful and awesome again. And then I couldn't afford any parts, so I put it away in storage for a long time. So now I've got it back here. I've ordered a bunch of parts. I got a bunch of things ready to go, and we are going to start putting it back together. This car and a lot of the 80s sedan Audis are based off of the Group B rally car, the Quattro, or the S1. I'm not sure which one. They're both very similar cars. So it's got an all-wheel drive system with front and center locking differentials. You can manually lock them, which is crazy. And it's just absolutely bulletproof drivetrain. I've never heard of anyone having an issue with it, including myself. Powering this car is an inline 5-cylinder engine, 2.2 liter. It doesn't make a whole lot of power, but it's got a pretty cool sound, and it's really unique. You're not going to find many with that. And it's got a lot of problems. It's got a lot of work that needs to be done on it. Not terrible problems. A lot of the electrical is the issues, and also a lot of rust, but that's very expensive, so I doubt we're going to get to that anytime soon. So I'm going to clear out the garage, and then we're going to install a fuel filter, and that'll probably be it for today. We're going to get going on it. Let's get that fuel filter put in. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I don't really know how to change a fuel filter. I know that it's this guy right here, and I know that the fuel has to flow one way, so you got to put it in the right way, which should be easy to figure that out. And I'm just going to pop this one off, drain whatever fuel is in there, and hope for the best, really. So yeah, let's do it. There's the old fuel filter, here's the new one. So we're going to reuse this thing. This just kind of clamps it on there, keeps it steady, keeps the pressure off of the gas lines. And so we're going to put this guy on the new one, and we're going to plug it all back in, same way we just did. Alright, so there you go. That is how to change the fuel filter on this car. It's very simple once you understand what you're doing. And I think I've inhaled a lot of gas fumes right now because I'm feeling a little wonky. But it's actually a really easy job. You should change it 40,000 kilometers, I think. Also, I've got a little, like a piece of paper, notepad sort of thing that has all the things I should do when I do start it up to like check for leaks on the fuel filter, for example. Make sure I'm not running too hot, because I did change the coolant. I don't know. Top up the power steering fluid, because I changed that out. So once I get everything moving and things are circulating, I'm driving around, then I can check for all the leaks and stuff, make sure temperatures are running normal, that sort of thing. So I'll note it down in that book and we'll check it there. Unfortunately, I can't show you today whether or not it's leaking, but I followed the torque specs very carefully, as you saw. Just crank it down until it feels tight enough. Okay? So that's going to do it for this video, I think. We're going to start doing some more difficult stuff in a bit, once I can get some help. I've got here. So I've got new belts for the car, but it's going to be tricky to get. They're under here, and just because they're really close to the front. I know all belts are pretty close to the front like that. So ideally, I'd like to get somebody who knows what they're doing on that one. It shouldn't be a hard job to do. It's just getting into that tight space that's the difficult thing. The dash lights here aren't really working, so I got this all torn apart. That's going to be I probably won't film that just because it's a lot of nothing visual to see, just kind of testing. And then in a short bit, we will be changing out the brakes. We're doing custom suspension actually. So we've got Bilston shocks and some ground control springs to build. So we got to get some welding done and stuff like that, but that'll be later on. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this stuff. Leave it a like, and yeah, I'll see you later.